Once it comes in the bank, it can be verified. How you got it, where you got it from. Somebody even asked me a question about something that was reported in the papers about political parties. I think that has not been understood well. I'll take this opportunity to explain it through you, and we have enough media here to report it also. Everybody who has his honest money has to go and deposit it in the bank. So Arvind Limbavli can deposit it, Mr. Ravi Kumar can deposit it, the madam can deposit it, the young man there can deposit it, everybody. So whatever is your cash on hand or whatever is your money as on 8th of November, obviously we expect you to deposit it in the bank. But it doesn't mean that a political party can take a donation after 8th November by cash and deposit 500 or 1000 rupee notes. But in a continuing system where political donations keep coming, my own party, the Bharatiya Janata Party, which is the world's largest political party, obviously receives donations from our karyakartas, from our supporters, from our well-wishers regularly. And we collect it all across the country. We have thalis, we have had thalis in Bengaluru also, purses to collect political party funds. And it's not as if on 8th November we would have had no money at all. All over the country I have 1,000 units. So they must be having some petty cash, they must be having some donations they would have collected in the days or month before the 8th of November. But it doesn't mean that if on an average I would be collecting say 100 rupees in a month, now suddenly I can't put in 2,000 rupees and say, oh, this is my political donation collection. It will have to be a rational behind whatever is collected by any political party. So some media had tried to sensationalize as if political parties have immunity and they can do what they like. That is not so. Anybody, tomorrow a company, a large company, maybe like Tata's, may have 100, 200 crores all across the country. They are such a large group. They can go and deposit it in the bank. Nobody has stopped it. But if somebody who declares his income of 5 lakh or 7 lakhs, tomorrow goes and deposits 4 crore rupees, don't you think it's something which will have to be questioned? So the same analogy applies to the political parties also.